Okay, so game 5 doesn't look particularly attractive, honestly. You have one Nocturne card, Cobbler. It's duration and lets you gain a card costing up to 4 in your starting hand. There's no attractive target on the board, there's no way to activate Diplomat, so it looks like Archive, Venture, Forge, Province. You buy some money and some gold is what I mean, and call that a day. You probably don't even need the forge, honestly. Just enough money and enough archives should be sufficient. I mentioned before about archive. Archive is pretty nice at money strategies because it can help smoothen out the amount of money you get each turn. So we both go double silver. I go for the archive straight away. My opponent follows. I get double 5, so I'll happily take double archive here. I am looking for forge to get thin. Like I said, I'm not sure if I need to do that, or if I should just be looking at maybe a couple more archives and then ventures. My opponent actually goes for the venture here instead of the second archive, so that's a bit interesting that he does that. He picks up a diplomat here. Picking up diplomat is fine too. There's arena on the board, so if you draw something dead, at least you can get 2 points for your trouble. So here I didn't expect to get to 7. I don't have 3 silvers, so whatever. I do pick up Mystic here, which is pretty bad. I think the Venture on Archive is better. I wanted the Mystic as a silver really, but the Venture is also a silver, so I don't know what I was thinking with picking up the Mystic then instead of an Archive or a Venture. And here, actually, turn 6, my opponent gets the Forge. I do get the one here too, off of a couple Archives though. So he also gets to see the Forge straight away, which is not a good look for me here. Forges a bunch of coppers and one estate into a Duchess. Again, it's fine now that he has the Forge, especially. You could just mix and match your terminals and treasures and get whatever you like. So here I do have enough for a province, but I don't think I'll take it. I think I would rather have at least a gold deck first before going after the provinces. I don't know. I don't know. I was hoping to see the Forge here too because I had 2 cards coming in off the archive, so that would have been a big Forge. But actually, the Forge misses the Shuffle, which is awful, which is really awful. So here my opponent, he actually goes for the province straight away, so no gold or anything in his deck, and it turns out to actually be quite good for him to do. So he sees his Forge once more here, and he's pretty well set up to go after the provinces. He forges into a gold, so he has a gold adventure and some silvers. He seems to be in very good shape here to get at least a province or two, whether he buys it or he forges it. Gain a duchy here because I need to start getting points very quickly because my opponent hits province again. Pick up the duchess with the duchy there just as, you know, something to manipulate with forge, maybe to get points off arena or something. But it turns out I'm too slow here. Maybe his choices with Venture over Second Archive was better. Definitely my mistake, I think, wasn't the greatest choice in the world. But aside from that, I'm not entirely sure how I fell so far behind him. The archive is beautiful, really beautiful. His deck is thin now, and he can use this archive to just really set up his turn. He can start doing things like forging province into province, for instance, and then buying a province. Here he gets to another province, province number 3, and he's gonna get to another province, and that prompts me to resign very quickly. So this game flew by quite quickly, but I thought I was pretty lost here, especially with his forge around. So that is game 5 for you. Very bland, very dry. Even with the new Nocturne card on the board. There's no plus buy on the board, so it's hard to do anything other than just money and provinces. Okay, so I'll see you in the last one.